Okay, so I'm back now in the RC studio, obviously, not studio, RC workshop. You've just seen it, if you've watched my video, you've seen my video, obviously the engine that is now on the boat has took the knock, and I'm going to put this in it. See that? That's going to focus, and that's not going to focus. It says G18. It's quite a larger lump than what's on the boat at the moment, but I'm gonna fix that. So basically this is me putting that engine on this boat, replacing that engine. So I'm going to put all my exhaust on it, all the rest of it, which shouldn't be a problem because I'm uploading, if you can see. So while that's loading, I'm going to make a video of me putting the engine. So I'm going to remove all the cover, I'm going to strip it all down, and then I'm going to basically see where I get to, see where I'm at afterwards. Yeah, hopefully I can get that to fit on. The only thing I'm worried about is the height, but this engine runs really well. It came out of a, I think it's called an Atomic Warhead Nitro RC, which was a car. So yeah, we're gonna try and get that on there. So by the power of magic, like Medic says, my next shot will be the cover off. Okay, so look, I've removed the cover of the Dagger boat. You can now see this is the plant pot that I added all to the edge to create that wave break. Anyway, so this is the lump. It's the water killed it, to be honest. The water totally killed it. So I'm going to whip the old plug out of it. I'm going to whip the engine frame out of it, and I'm going to see if I can make these engine mounts here fit to this. See, that's quite a big difference, isn't it, really? You think of it, look at that. So I'm going to try and get that prop height the same, which shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see what happens. Alright people, so just bear with me. Obviously now I'm going to undo these screws here to remove the engine out of the frame completely, and then I'm going to see if my prop fits and all the rest of it. So let me just do another magic of telly. But okay, look, so I've removed the engine from the engine frame, which is here. And it's a Koshimo. Is it going to focus? Come on, focus, focus, focus. It's a Koshimo GT10 engine, yeah. I think it could even be original for the boat, you know. I'm not sure. But it's had its day now, that's it. It's making some funny noises. So all now I've got to do now is fit that bad boy into there, yeah, which looks like it'll go quite nicely. So give me another few seconds and I'll see if I can get these engine mounts. These engine mounts, they came off of the bottom of the engine there, they go on the base there like that. They came on there. I'm going to see if they'll fit that. If they fit that, we're laughing, people. Alright, so okay, look, so I've got the engine mounts to fit, which do fit in there, which means the engine will go and fit in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove this carb, which you can see will obstruct the prop, because there's the adjuster there. I don't know if that's high speed or low speed needle. I don't even care, to be honest. I'll work it out later. So I took the carb off the other one, which I'm going to see if it'll fit this. I don't see why it shouldn't. I mean, it's a slightly bigger bore, but yeah, we'll see what happens, eh? Okay, to continue. Okay, right, so I've been busy in a way. This is the old engine off the Dagger boat. Yeah, removed the carb didn't fit. I had to keep the original carb, but I'll show you what I did in a second. But yeah, this seems to have had it pretty much. There's a brand new glow plug in that though. I'm going to take that glow plug out and check the glow plug as well to make sure that it's all hunky dory. Obviously I've got to steal some bits off the carburetor as well, so that I can put onto this. But basically this has gone in beautifully. Look, went on the original engine mounts there, fuel line running up. I took the exhaust off of the older engine there, obviously, and I put it on the side. Vacuum pipe here, or air feed, or whatever it's supposed to do. Much bigger lid on that though, look. Much bigger. Goes in there nicely, look. pretty much the same. Plenty of clearance there as well. Look. Plenty of clearance. And if you see that, if you look in there, look. Hang on, I'll zoom in. The sound will go a second. Yeah. See what I did there? Yeah, so basically that's what I've done, but I've checked the lid all fits on it fine, so it'll all go back together. It's basically going to look the same, but it's just got a bigger lump in it, a lot bigger lump. So today we learned that this engine, when it went for its swim the other day, yeah, had totally and utterly took the knock. Yeah, you can actually hear the piston rattling around in it, so that's had it. Well, I might buy a new sleeve for it and a piston or whatever, I'm not sure, I'll have a look. Koshimo GT engine made in Japan. So it's probably going to be millions out of there. But look, it was pissing out the bearing as well. So yeah, it had its day, but now. Same Koshimo exhaust manifold on there, look. It's not going to zoom in, this camera doesn't do that sort of thing. Yeah, I've got another fuel tank here as well, it's slightly bigger. I might try, I don't know if I'm going to get that in that gap there, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, this is an engine transplant video for the Dagger boat. Yeah, today the 10 died, so we've put an 18 in it. Dan donated the 18 off of his airboat, which he's now given up on, seeing that this is such a pain in the arse to do really, but you know, like I say, I've got to do it. Let's just put you up there a second. I don't know if you can see any of this, but if I pull this up, hold that like there. Yeah. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I cannot wait to get this out of the water now. I'm glad I've got rid of this. This was the original exhaust off of this engine. Had this freaking great thing sticking off it and all this jazz out. Don't do any of that. We like this aluminium style exhaust. It looks good, you know. It looks clean. It looks tidy. It looks how it's supposed to look, you know. So stay tuned. I'm going to put the cover back on this now. Obviously like this. I'll put the cover back on. Get it all back together just to show you that when the cover's on, it doesn't obstruct, because that engine actually sits back about 10 mil further than the other one, because I've had to space that out as I showed you. But there you go. We don't mess around here at Daggertv, you know what I mean? If it dies, I can't have that sitting broken. It's got to be done now. So stay tuned, people. You know, lots more to come. Bye bye now.